Okay, so apparently I feel pretty good about this because I'm not the only person, not even close, that had the same, like, confusion. Because, well, it doesn't tell you, like, okay, so the map does not tell you what the castle is, right? Apparently you have to be here, in 705. It's not called Castle Front Area on the map. That's bad design! Okay, so that confused me, but we're here. And here's one of the quests, so let's do it. The path opened up. Enter Partfait. Then we have to go to the side area in order to do the succubus one, but since that one's right in front of our faces, let's hopefully do this without getting fucked.
I'm gonna make you mine!
As much as I kinda like that, not when you're this sadistic. If you know, when you turn back to your normal self, I mean, if you want to, I don't know. But not like this. But honestly, this does turn me on a little bit when I don't want to. I love this fucking boss theme. No! So metal!
She turned into some kind of rabbit!
So this really is Alice
kinky
in Wonderland.
rabbit.
Oh my! I'm late for a very important date! Come along, come along! I have such wonders to show you!
What wonders?
Ignore her, Sophie. She just wants to torture us.
Alice, I'm gonna make you see the light!
The light that you want to show, the light that you want to be for people. Let's do it. I love being able to redo the boss fights because they're so quick. Because I bet the rest of our mouths are going to be void. I'm very void for that. If they're able to make the first one void, I trust their ability to make the rest of them void.
Sure.
You better watch out, Joker!
She's tough. See any weaknesses yet, Oracle? One sec. Analyzing.
I love all of these. I love these encounters. It's so, like, you know, it really feels like a more accurate representation of how they work together, like, it, you know, like in an anime scene, because they can show a lot more stuff of everything doing stuff like a 3D action game. And I love the banter they have along with these. Along with the fights. It really makes it feel like an anime that you're playing in a way that not even Persona 5 felt like. And I love that. And Persona 5 felt like that in its own ways, but I love this here. That's because I don't watch anime. I like anime, but I watch them if people are like, hey, Derg, watch this with me. Or you really need to watch this because I really like this. You know, or if it's when I hear about so much and I'm like, okay, it must be freaking good and I probably need to consume it in order to have the essence of that creation.
Check out the party popper!
You know, and ideas from it maybe I could put in my own stuff. Like Attack on Titan is the biggest one in my brain right now. It's so big. And I see a lot of Mikasa pictures on Reddit. And I like her already. I don't know how her name's actually pronounced. Actually, no, I do. A friend of mine who's actually watched it said it's pronounced Mikasa. But anyway. But to be honest, I kind of don't trust him on that because his pronunciation of a lot of things are weird. It's probably just his one, but who knows. Anyway, it might actually be the right one. It might be the one the anime character, the actual dub characters say. But, no, it's not this. Anyway. The dub characters say, or like the actual Japanese actors. If they say it that way, then I need to know what's right. You know, I'm just gonna play off the remainder of this fight. It's too perfect. Makes too much sense.
Why are you being like this? I was finally able to find some happiness. Are you here to take everything I have? Just like she did?
Hug.
Just try me. So sick of separating.
Huggle. Yeah, we're all sick of suffering, but you have a choice to learn to suffer less without making other people suffer. You can literally learn to train suffering out of your brain. I want to champion that because I've learned it and it's so powerful to me. And I'm more about practical advice than a lot of spiritual stuff, which just feel right to me. as spiritual and intuitive as a person as I am, I really do feel like a very spiritual person, at least in a very intuitive way and feeling way. Yeah, a lot of spiritual stuff just doesn't feel like it at all. None of the religions certainly do. But anyway, that's a whole big can of worms that I won't open any more than I just did right now. Don't even half open there. Dude, on this rabbit. I don't like her to beat on me, but you know, sort of why.
Alice is getting bigger. Let me in. One more big push. Keep it up, guys. Is that really what you want, Alice? Don't be stupid. I remember.
Ernest.
Did we do it?
Yes, did it again. So that's quest 1 completed. I like the fact you have boss refight side quests. I like that. Just because being able to experience these hoip moments again. I like it. Because these fucking soundtrack. Man, that fucking solo, I love that. It's probably my favorite song in this game so far, because it's so hoip. Oh my god, Sophia's a bee. Look at her. Listen to her sing. Duh. I love her humming. She does so much of it too.
Yep.
She
Looks like we're safe for now.
Gang. Let's run around as Makoto for obvious reasons. The obvious reason being I have a giant crush on her. I mean, I feel like I had to say it anyway, just because it's that true. Side path! Oh yeah, they're probably referring to up here, huh? Yeah, because I see the arrows and, yep,
What is this?
Slime!
Okay, we got that. Return from jail. So we're done there. We did those. Yeah.
So,
Did you see her smile? Hey Dergy, I want to see Leon smile brighter than ever before. Oh my god, you're so cute. We're gonna. I can help with that.
nice.
Hey, alright. I knew you'd understand. Duh. Here's a thought. Do you think we can find something even more amazing than the stuff we just got for? Yep. I had a feeling they might make us do more sweets.
Leave it to me.
Even more amazing. So super amazing then. I got it. Let's new research. Oh, thanks, Sophia. Sweets found. I've got hints of an extremely limited quality of Partfait, some would even call legendary. Legendary. And I know she likes Partfait. We've had a whole thing about that. And I know it's been mentioned. I feel like she has. It's called the Zunda Supreme Partfait.
Nice.
Perfect, Sophia. Where do we find it? Fortunately, there are no details as to its exact location. It only reports that it's been seen in Mount Alba Park. Interesting. If it's an extremely limited quality item, I'll bet you can probably count the number of people who bought it on one hand. If we can't get any more info online, then we'll have to ask around at the park. Okay, I've registered this is a request from Morgana. Once you've accepted it, let's head to the park and see if we can learn anything. Interesting. Thanks, Sophia. You're welcome. I really like the side quests of this game. I think I'm gonna really love them. Oh, does Haru have one? Or is that just like, okay, you know, that's... Oh yeah, I bet I'm still gonna keep checking Makoto to make sure. But yeah, nothing new. But what do you got to say, Grumbly McGrumbleson? Oh, hold on. There's still that's nothing new. Like, it's white text, so I keep thinking, oh, you know, but they don't gray it out, which, anyway. They gray out the dots,
Get to work.
but they don't gray out those. So that confuse me. They do gray out a lot of those conversations in Persona 5, though. I know because I've been editing a bunch tonight, and I have seen that tonight. Anyway, oh yeah, let's go ahead and
This is the
turn
request.
those in first.
You're already
The
working on
self-punishment report. Yes.
it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, headhunt related. Oh, I'll have to look at the rewards at all. Right,
Are you double checking
public
the request?
treatment. Oh wait, no, that's for Sendai. We'll go in there in a bit. Painful past.
You're already working on this one.
Which I'm guessing painful past is just a quest line where, hey, go fight the last boss you fought. That's cool
Good
by
job.
me. I like that. Lending a paw.
You're accepting
up.
this request?
Need your help making Lydion smile. I heard there's a rare dessert somewhere in Sendai. Let's gather until Mount Alba Park. Yes.
Okay, let's do our best.
Let's go do that before we go back into
I'll just
Sendai
add
jail.
this.
Unless there's more side quests that pop up here before then. Of course. Okay, so we are in Mount Alba Park. So, time to go ask them. Are these people supposed to be looking like dioramas? I just realized how many people are literally motionless. Like these two. Okay, now there's some nuance there. There's a little bit of animation there. The walking around people, you know, definitely seem alive, but like, looking at these people, hold on. No, they're all moving slightly. I guess I'm wondering why this guy's just got his hands in the air. Huh. Anyway, let's actually go look at people who might know what we're asking about. Like this way. Oh, there's a Supreme Partfait? I saw someone buy one at a cafe around here. Ooh, we have a lead. Apparently, it's not on their official menu, though. And you can't just order one either. You can't just order it? Is there some kind of trick? Oh, you know, I think the person who bought the parfait was talking to the lady outside the shop. Does she mean the manager? I don't know what they were talking about. Like, this cafe over here? It is a cafe, right? This building, right? I guess that's right here, right? Yeah. Her. Can I help you? So we talked to the manager. Yeah, that must be fussy manager lady over there. So why is she not a lead? Like why does she do nothing for this? I guess let's look for other speech bubbles then. I've realized that instead of Morgana being the navigator who tells you where you can and can't go, basically, it's her now. Which makes sense because she's literally the navigation app. So I like that. Dalba Castle Shop. Purification. So you're supposed to purify yourself before you visit the shrine. You will such a small amount of water with you. There's so much about quantity, I think it's more about quantity. See, it's very informative. She doesn't get it. Probably still. Probably evidenced by the tone in her voice there. Well, these are a lot of Japanese Shinto, specifically, I do believe, culture stuff that I'm kind of learning about here at all. If anyone wants kind of a crash course on Japanese culture, I bet this game's a good place to start as far as games to play to get more about Japanese culture, because we're going to be traveling all over Japan, and there's going to be a lot of cultural stuff on display like this here. There's not too many such novels that we remember for eternity. Oh my god. Ooh. It's not bad to wish for someone's happiness, but it's not the same for being forced to do so, you know? Don't worry, peeps, we're gonna free your minds. Mizunda Supreme Partfait? Oh, I think I heard one of the visitors of the shrine mention that name. I think the manager has to specially acknowledge you or something.
What did you say?
Do you need their approval? What do you have to do to get that? There was another speech bubble. Was it just Ryuji?
Hey!
Everyone's hanging up gourds. How come? It seems the idea is that people expel the evil from their bodies and into these gourds. Interesting. Delicious sometimes. People do come up with some interesting ideas sometimes, indeed. Shrine shop, north. There's so many different types of charms and talismans. Humans just have so many different worries and stresses, indeed. New driver sticker. Mexicans accidents. I bet that is literally a thing too. That makes so much sense. Zelda brings good fortune. Charlie helps one fight victory in battle. Autosuku Kaja. I'm trying to remember what that means. What that does. It's defense, probably, right? I don't remember exactly which one Suku Kaja is out of the Kaja skills. You purchase what you need. I'm not looking at those right now. It might be good to though. Oh yeah, before I forget, I need to look at my equipment whatsoever, actually. Let's make sure at least everyone's got good weapons and armor. I don't think any of this stuff's new, so... I remember I've been getting stuff, and that must have just been a weapon for someone I'm not using right now, and I will equip them when I remember to when they're in their party. And I will keep rotating people. Wait, hold on. I just remembered, hold on. Haru's in my party, isn't she? I put her in there, right? Yeah, I was like, hold on. Was Yusuke really the one? I don't think he was the one in there. Oh, that must have been all you needed to be able to talk to her. Can I help? Who's Supreme Partfait? Oh, I see. You've heard the rumors, is that it? Very well then, if you please provide the password. I didn't hear anything about a password. Seems like you know it. Sorry, we're gonna have to let you leave. We got the right place here, just need the password. Here's the password, I'm just happy to spend on it. Who said that? Sophie, I know what you're planning to give it to someone important to you, but I will make no exceptions. The other day, a man came begging to get one for his honey pie, unless I refused him. The other day's out searching high and low for the password as we speak. For 2 press, we're back to square one. That's too tempting, isn't it, for sweet pie? We'll look into
It's
it.
true.
You're right. I can't get this card here. Indeed, I love this. We're just doing something nice for Ron. Well, we have the station for now. Someone might know something. Yeah, we can here. But why the password thing? Is it just to make sure they don't run out of them, or something? And maybe is it like a tourism-related thing? Like, hey, you gotta go find it. I don't know, man. It's really interesting. Why do the people that know the password already know it? How did they get it? That's an interesting question. She must have given them out to like very select people. Maybe the point is you have to ask certain people, but like why? Why the password thing? I'm sure it's literally just for side quests, but in universe, why would you do this? Make someone jump through hoops just to get this parfait? I don't know. I'm sorry to keep you dragging along with this. We gotta make Leon smile. There you go, my sweet Anglo. Your divinely inspired literature without a stock everywhere. No worry, we're gonna free your mind. You'll realize what the hell was I doing with my life. Oh, here we go. Parfait. Good issue. Oof, hug. Poor dude. I love the more casual tone of Strikers compared to Persona 5 itself, which makes a lot of sense. They've been through their whole ordeal. This is just some extra adventures, and it really just feels just like an adventure more than the kind of life or death thing that 5 was. I really like that. Now I think we just need to talk to this manager.
Alright!
Zundashiro is a legendary type of soybean born from many years of select breeding. There's the meaning of the password. Oh, looking closer, I can see you have the eyes of a true hunter, and one who always observes a sweet prey. The glasses can't hide your passion for sweets from me, no sir. I will, as soon as Supreme Power Rangers.
Nice!
Interesting. Interesting. Maybe she's just doing it as, like...
Oh, well
it's interesting, like, to think about this as an actual thing a manager would do in real life.
It's done.
Here you are.
It must be... I don't know,
Well
just
done.
kind of like a respect for true connoisseur research. I don't know. Very interesting. It's a weird, nonsensical side quest, but it was pretty fun and interesting.
Let's get to work.
Now we can go, try this one. Under the
You're
pause.
already working on this one.
Yeah, there we go.
Looks delicious!
Ah, cute. All these... Ah!
I owe you one.
Ah!
Thank you.
My god, cute. Ah!
Mission accomplished.
I love that! Wholesome feel! I love all the wholesome feels! Wholesome road trip feels, man. Yeet. By the way, I don't know why the first thing I saw when I came back to this screen was On's shoes, but look at them, they're very stylish. I mean, of course they are, she's a model, but, you know, they're very cool, interesting. Listen, I'm a dude, but I can appreciate interesting women's fashion for sure. I don't know, just the shape of them is very... I mean, hell, if you think about it, women's fashion is probably for us guys anyway, to a degree. At least if you're a straight woman, I guess. You know, to admire, I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of woman you are and if you're looking for love or anything, but if you think about it. Anyway.
What should we make?
Is it cooking time?
I wonder why this is called background and not description or details, but hey. Gluton stew is better. LeBlanc coffee is actually better than curry, weirdly enough. Oh, so all allies go into one ally.
Good choice.
Make the stew as many as we can too.
Oh, wonderful.
Die. Coffee. Oh no. Dang. Question: can we buy the beans at like that cafe?
Can I help you find something?
Nope. hold on. Can I maybe get beans? Can I get coffee beans somewhere here? Let's go look. It wouldn't be at the sweet shop, right?
Hello, dear.
Be sure to visit again.
I'm sure all of this stuff is actual Japanese stuff that you could try way there too. Which is good.
We've got whatever you need. Thank you.
I was trying to get coffee because I want SP quickly. Now, granted, I haven't really needed SP at all. Now that I just kind of don't use skills much, because that's an important distinction. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no. I do want to go buy ingredients, so if that's possible, but I don't think so. I feel like it's still going to be sold out because it's still that. It's still 8/3, right? It's been Thursday this whole time, right? Well, either way, I'm not gonna buy it now. I'm gonna buy next morning if we're still here. So, yeah, I guess it's just time to actually resume our trounce through Natsume's palace.